welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
Time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind, stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea, maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Clowns never laughed before, and beanstalks never grew. Ponies never ran before, till I met Josh Karsh.
Oh, and all the little babies crying every night until something came in. What a wonderful sight, Mr. Jonathan Webb.
Oh, welcome to the Power Pack Podcast, a podcast featuring two dudes and one friendship.
Oh, yeah, it's not an exclusive relationship. It's open, so come on and join us.
Come on in. Yeah, our friendship is like a kiddie pool, and me and Josh are sharing an inner tube. And you can just hop on in on that inner tube with us.
It is. It's so hot today. Don't you want to cool down? Cool down with some refreshing bits of info, news, music, and goofs.
Ah, what's that? One of your nose piercings popped the inner tube? I guess you got to be the inner tube, so I hope you're long enough to surround both me and Josh in the pool.
Yes. It's gonna be a slippery ride, but
it's gonna be slippery, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a nice wet ride together.
Oh, it's the best kind.
The best kind.
Oh man! Oh
and there's
boy!
There's no deep end on this pool either, so it's all safe. It's safe for all ages, 18 and up.
Yeah, 18 and up.
I don't want no minor hanging on me like an inner tube. That's just it's a little creepy.
No, we ain't about them creepy stuff. We want y'all to have fun, and not be creeped out.
We want adults in a kiddie pool, and that's what we want from you.
Yeah, give us that, and we'll be happy.
Give us that, and we'll be happy. Oh, so how you been, Joshy boy?
Ooh, I've been good. Had a good weekend. Got to get all refreshed up from the week. Been busy with work and just been hanging out. How's your week been, boy?
Oh, my week's good. Had some sloppy joes tonight, and they are the hot girl of the meat sandwich. They don't need no dressing up. You don't need to doll them up with cheese. You just the basics, the meat and the bun.
I haven't had one of those forever. That's like definitely the most St. Louis thing you've said in a while, and it makes me really happy.
I love sloppy joes.
They're so good. We should cover Lunch Ladyland by Adam Sandler. It's the big emphasis on sloppy joes in that song.
Yes. It's so good. You don't need to put no high heels on my meat sandwich. Just give me it plain.
A la carte. That sounds good. Yeah.
A la mode. Give me some ice cream. Sloppy Joe cream.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. We have an exciting podcast lined up for you.
I saw the itinerary.
It's not really exciting, but okay, see, I failed. So I posted a link to marketing strats for podcast, and one of them is hook the audience in the first 60 seconds by saying it's not interesting. Probably didn't do that.
Don't listen, it's boring.
Don't listen. Reverse psychologically.
That's reverse psychology, baby.
There it is, reverse psychology. We want you to put your headphones off and rub water on your body.
Yeah.
Water's the opposite of butter, I think.
You want to be hydrated.
Hydrated, and then put butter on, because that's what we really want. No, I just
Double
I was like, what are we going to talk about this week? I don't know. We have no new emails. Thanks, guys.
You're the
have-
worst. Thanks.
Have no new Apple reviews, so we're at a grinding halt this week for a good juice. Well, okay, you remember our slang? What was our saying, Josh? What was our saying? When life gives you lemons,
Keep on juicing.
nah, I don't see any juice coming our way. Where's the juice, boys
Where's
and girls?
the lemons? Yeah, there's no juice. Nothing's dripping down. It's not working.
I need you guys to be putting lemons in that little like elbow socket. What's that called?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
talking
like
about?
that
Like
thing that the juice. Yeah.
your elbow's on the outside, the little socket on the opposite side. Put some lemons in there and squeeze them, juice them lemons with your biceps.
Well, yeah, it's
And
a
then
real
that-
good way to make trigger.
And you'll have your mom lying on the ground just licking up that lemon juice. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah. Your mom works hard. She's out there, 9 to 5 grind. Maybe she's a police officer. Maybe she's a dragon slayer. She's going to need some lemon juice. So you lie her down on the couch and squeeze them lemons with your biceps over her face.
Here you go, mama.
Here you go, mama. Keep on juicing, mama.
Keep on juicing, mama. New T-shirt idea. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. So gross.
How much does it
that's
cost to
just-
change your last name? I changed my last name to Juice.
Juice. Oh, so your last name would be Juice.
Hi, I'm John Juice. Nice to
John
meet you.
Juice.
This is my friend Josh Juice. Your friend or your
Oh.
brother?
Yeah. No,
Both.
he's a friend.
He's a friend. We hang out in pools all the time. Pools of lemon juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just swimming around in lemon juice. It's nice and acidic. No, we could both change our names to Juice, and then our wives would have to change their names to Juice. And
Sirlane
then-
Juice.
Yeah. Andrea Juice.
Andrea Juice.
We're the big old Juice family.
They call us the juice box on the street.
Oh, juice box. We all live in the same. We live in a single wide trailer somewhere in like Ohio, and we just have juice boxes everywhere.
Yeah, we play Little League football, and we take on the Little Giants, and it's Juice Box versus the Ice Box. And let me tell you what, Juice Box always wins.
Dude, we're bigger, we're stronger, and we're faster.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
We're older. We shouldn't be playing
Wiser.
Little League because we kind of aged out, but we're back into it. The uniforms don't fit, but
No.
that's okay.
Very uncomfortable. A lot of
Keep on-
skin showing, but it's fine.
It's shirts for skins. We're the shirts for skins football.
Can you imagine us showing up to Little League? Right, shirts for skins.
Shirt for skin. Or you're the coach. Your first day as a coach, and the parents are in the bleachers watching. You're like, all right, split up. You have to take off your shirts. You keep your clothes on.
Oh yeah, you keep yours on, and all of a sudden, then the police show up, and then it's just like, then you're registered, and then it's just like,
It's just a big mess. But I mean, they got to learn it when they're older, because in high school they do. Well, I don't know if they do it anymore, but I remember having to do shirts for skins in high school.
I remember that. I remember the soccer and glory days. Yeah, shirts for skins.
Always uncomfortable. Be like, I don't want to do this, but I guess I'm going to.
Yeah, it's like I guess got to take my shirt off, and maybe it's not podcast appropriate. I had a funny like saying from a friend, but I don't think it's podcast appropriate, so I'll wait.
Okay. I think
Keep
the
it.
NBA.
This is a safe space. This is a good space. We don't need it tainted with no raunchy jokes.
yeah,
So.
this is a safe space. All the
Yeah.
people getting bullied, right here's a safe space.
Yeah, we won't bully you unless you don't send us an email. Then we will bully you. We will be like, why are you like this? You disappoint us.
All you pirates with one leg out there on your boats, you can talk to us.
Yeah, what are you doing on your boats?
What are some other people groups that are on the fringe of society besides pirates and
Pirates. Pirates, I think, is the main because there's not a lot of pirates nowadays. I don't think.
We're a pirate-friendly podcast.
Yeah, I've watched 3 out of the 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies recently on Disney Plus.
You know what they don't have in those? An overweight pirate. They're not representing the full demographic.
That's true. They could be better, but it's Disney, so Disney being Disney, it's just being Disney.
Come on, Disney. We want them overweight pirates to be represented.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a place.
Yeah, no, it's true. And it's funny, I said Disney 3 or 4 times. They probably made $100 a pop off us already for even just saying Disney.
Yeah, because we owe them $100 a pop.
Yeah, they're like, all right. So now we're in the negative for the costs of what is it? Basically, cost of operation. Operation costs. There we go.
Yeah, they're like, you're not being very politically correct over there. You need to give us $100 and be like, okay, well, I guess. All right, here you go, mouse. Dance for me now.
It's a very mean mouse. He's just like, come on. He's got a cigar in his mouth, I imagine.
He's got a cigar, and he says, you can't say this, you can't look like this, you can't act like this, you got to follow within the Disney framework, or you're fired.
Yeah.
Oh, mouse
Don't be on the streets again.
Don't be on the street. They call me Joseph Mickey Stalin Mouse.
Joseph Stalin Mouse, yeah. We found you. You were just a boy on the streets of Orlando, and we brought you into Disney World so you could work here, earn your money.
Earn your money.
Own your keep.
Mr. Mickey Mouse.
It's horrifying.
Why are you so rude to the boys and girls?
Oh,
this conversation
nightmares.
took a weird turn.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared that Mickey Mouse is going to show up. Is he? So, quick question. I know this is really creepy. So, is Mickey Mouse, do you think he's like the size of a full-grown human being, like between like 5'7", 6'2", or is he like the size of a mouse?
Well, he. Let me Google it. How tall is Mickey Mouse? Makes me want a VPN. Come on, sponsors. No, not Walt Disney. Walt Disney's 5'10". I don't care about Walt Disney. He doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
well,
just an imagination.
in this picture, there's a Mickey Mouse who goes up to the waist of Walt Disney. So he's about 3 feet. 3 feet tall.
Mickey Mouse. Okay. And okay, so if we so when we meet Mickey Mouse eventually, I just want to know what to expect, because if we meet him and he's like a lot taller than me, it's going to creep me out.
Well, if he's if he's at Disneyland, I think he's like 6 feet tall. I feel like he's as taller than people.
He's a big dude. The Mickey characters, like when I went there for the first time a couple summers ago. And they're big. They're scary. They're big. They could definitely, if there was enough of them, they could definitely like overpower you for sure.
Well, for a company that claims to be all inclusive, they seem to be putting the vertically challenged out of a job.
Exactly.
I don't know the PC way of saying that, but the people who aren't blessed with the feet, the footage.
Yep. Exactly. What about them 4'10" people?
Yeah, what about them 4'10"ers? Them 3 1ers and 2 2ers. Yeah. They could be Mickey, but you're not giving them the job.
Yeah. What about the original Mickey Mouse? 3 feet tall, you said, right?
Why is outrage culture so specific?
Sorry, not me. I hit a little dusty patch in my room. Sorry about that.
You snorting that powdered butter?
I've all week long I've had stuck in my head. I can't get it out of my kids are. I thought my kids were angels. No need to snort their dust. And
I got you hooked on blow. I'm sorry.
It's just like all of the lyrics from that song are permeated in my head. Like even when I'm working, and it makes me really happy.
That's good.
And I'll occasionally just be working. I'll be like 7th Avenue down 6th.
Yeah, go. Everyone share that video. Song. Let's get the. I want. Let me look up the actor who played Matt. Matt from
God.
Seventh Heaven. I wonder if he has an Instagram. Barry Watson.
Can we? Oh, you found him?
Barry Watson Instagram. We gotta spam his Insta with the video. Oh, he has an Instagram. He has 82,000 followers. I feel like that's in the realm of us getting to contact him. Oh,
that's a lot higher than I expected. That's really high for you. I was thinking like 800.
No, there is a picture of him dressed up as I think it's the Tiger King, or maybe it's just what he wears. I'm having trouble deciphering if that's a costume or not. He's shirtless with a fur coat on and jeans and a hat.
that's just how he like dresses. Maybe I don't know. That's really weird.
I'm gonna have to follow him with our JJ Fresh Instagram page. Barry Watson, I'm coming after you, boy.
Is it Barry or Gary?
Barry.
Oh, Barry. That's a very unique name. Okay, so Barry. One thing that is funny. So imagine this guy who's probably like, he's probably just living his life now. I imagine just kind of. He's probably like works in accounting or something like that.
I don't know. And that coat, he's a fancy accounting boy in that coat.
He might have some money, but he probably has a new gig. Anyways, he gets a random message on Instagram from this page, and it's like, hey, we wrote this song about this episode of Seventh Heaven, and just him listening to that would make me so happy. It's one of those moments where he's probably just like, whoa, what is this?
Like, what's going on?
We should send it to him and then the guy who plays the dad. I think that those are the two people we really need to make sure we send it to.
Well, I don't know about, I think the dad was involved in some scandal.
Oh, so he might be in like prison.
Oh, I don't know if he's in prison, but he definitely got canceled. Seventh Heaven. It was around the time after he was on The Office. Seventh Heaven cast. We can get a sweet, juicy gossip because it's not really gossip because it's on the internet, right?
Ooh. You said, wait, the dad was on the Seventh Heaven. Dad was on The Office.
Yeah, he was Andy Bernard's dad.
Oh, that must be the later seasons, huh?
In October of 2014, this is according to the Wikipedia, New York Police Department began investigating Collins after an audio tape leaked to the media revealed a male voice that was probably his admitting past sexual abuse of a minor.
Whoa, okay. We're not sending it to him.
And so pretty much he stopped working in 2014. And this is funny. His last film was Penance, 2014. His role was a priest.
Ooh. Wah, wah, wah.
It's always ironic when it happens, like Chris D'Elia. I don't know if you know who that guy is, but he played two pedophiles, right? He played two, and then he got accused of such things. It's like, wow.
I thought that was so weird because I remember him playing like a pedophile on Workaholics like years and years ago, and then he played one on that show You, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
And then that's why it's funny that he keeps playing these roles, and then now he's accused. Like, oh, okay.
He's like, I can nail those roles. I can resonate with that. I can really tap into that character.
That's. I don't know. Is it the there's a book written about this of like the theory behind that. If you were in that environment or that mindset long enough, then you just adapt and you become that.
So are we going to turn into sticks of butter?
I'm already there. It's been so hot here in Oregon like the last week. I feel like I'm melting. Has it been pretty hot in St. Louis?
It has been, but it's not. You kind of get used to it, I guess. I don't know. I don't think of it as a problem, but the lady does. She don't like it.
Oh, it's that southern heat.
That's southern.
Cuts to the bone.
Cuts right through the butter.
Oh. It's like when you're heating up a knife over the stove and you're cutting to the butter.
Cutting some butter. Melts. Who's the guy from House of Cards? What's his name? Kevin Spacey.
Oh, God.
Mr. Underwood. You had a real Mr. Underwood to that. I loved it.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna say speaking of other pedophiles. Oh man, this segment is. I didn't mean for a good 5 minutes of this to be talking about these predators. So
how do we get on this route?
We were just looking. Okay, so if we backtrack,
how do we start?
Since that's a dark rabbit hole, we're backtracking. We're gonna send the song to a couple of the Seventh Heaven people.
Oh, yep, that's where it was.
Yeah. So let's send it to Matt because he doesn't have a weird history. So we'll just we'll go with him because we promote people maybe who wear fur coats instead of people who are, like creepy like the other people. So
well, here's another marketing strategy we could do. I mean, cancel culture is on the run in Hollywood. So maybe we can just email a bunch of celebrities. We can say, share this video on your Twitter or we'll expose you. We might not, they might, they might just be like, what's this guy talking about? Or the ones who are guilty and have something to hide, they'll be like, oh, boy. And they'll spread our seventh heaven, and then
Ooh.
we'll be like, okay, cool, we're even. And then
Nice.
they'd be like,
It's
what
cool
dirt
now.
did you have on me? And I'd be like, oh, I didn't have any dirt. It's just a bluff.
Yeah, just bluffing. That's a true. I feel like you're ready for some Vegas once they open casinos again, because that's some strong player moves right there. Just go in for the bluff. Go in for the bluff, and most of the time, people probably done enough, like celebrities done enough bad stuff where they'll just be like, okay, and they'll share the link.
Just bluff them lemons, baby. Bluff them
When
lemons.
life gives you them really bad like 2s and maybe 3s, just bluff and then win that poker game.
Win that poker game. You know what would be really cool? You just gave me a great image. Tattooing a lemon on your bicep. And then when you're in the pool and you like flex and the water drips off of it, it's like a juicy dripping juiced lemon.
I know what we're doing when one of us visits. We're both going to get matching lemon tattoos.
And then we
when
can
we flex.
And then we can get like what's another Trix fruit? I know there's grapes, lemons, grapes. We could just have the
Is
whole
it
Trix
banana?
fruit from the cereal on our
Ooh.
body. Trix tattoos. Let's look up Trix tattoos. See if there's anything
Oh,
juicy.
God. There probably is some.
Trix cereal tattoos. Here we go. Ooh, Toucan Sam.
Wait, is there a Toucan Sam one?
Someone got it. Oh, look at this one. This is a skull, and then it has like the Trix berries above it, and the skull's like a bowl of cereal. It's wild.
Oh, that's innovative.
So there's a couple Toucan Sams. He's some hot ink right there. Oh, this is the money tat right here. This is the money tat. Let me send this to you, and I'll have you describe this to our beautiful pack rats.
Oh, I'm gonna go run over. My computer's away from the mic, so I'm gonna go look at that. I'm gonna be right back, boys and girls.
I'm just gonna put it. I'm putting on the notes. There you go.
Let's see what we got here.
Just highlighted one. It's pretty. There's a lot going on.
I gotta look at that closely.
You got
Horrifying. That is so.
I think you have all the characters. I mean, look at his top of his arm. You have Barney from Fruity Pebbles.
That is horrifying, but also amazing. I mean, okay, so how do you? I'm trying to figure this out. So, what stage in life are you? You're like just moving along, doing your thing, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm gonna get this mural of these serial characters on my back.
See, okay, here's the thing about, okay, so it's a giant back tattoo, and almost every square inch is covered in color.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a Trix rabbit on there. There's the Lucky Charms guy. There's the Rice Krispies is to the right of it. What's that bear from? Not Honey Schmacks. What's the Golden Grams?
There's a Golden Grams, I think, is the bear.
Golden Grams is the bear. I thought it was
Honeycomb?
a frog.
No.
Honey Schmacks is the frog. And there's like a monkey.
Honey Smacks the frog.
I don't know what the monkey's from. There's Tony the tiger. Fruit Loops. Toucan Sam. The honeybee from Cheerios. And then you go
Cheerios.
up. And there's like the Kellogg's son. And then in like weird font it says got milk. And then he has two studs in his neck.
Ugh.
And then the left seems to be like Flintstones, like Fruity Cocoa Pebbles. And then the right, is that Count Chocula? Yeah, that's a Boo Berry ghost.
Yeah. Oh, the Boo Berry. Can't forget the Boo Berry.
It means he has a Count Chocula sleeve. Oh, we got to get these.
So you know the funny part, because we both got a couple little tattoos, and something like that with all that color and everything, unless they like knew somebody, that's probably like a couple $1,000.
Oh, that's
like,
thousands,
dropped.
yeah. And it doesn't look bad
Yeah.
except for that tree. The tree in the middle is just an eyesore.
The tree, yeah, everything else looks pretty good, but the tree is, this is not
Like
well
if
done,
you
I'm
imagine
sorry.
that tree not there, and the got milk. If the got milk was gone and the tree was gone, it would be a pretty legit tattoo. But that tree
pretty
just
rad, actually.
Oh, that tree is nasty.
The nasty tree, yeah. Here we go. Episode name, Nasty Tree.
Nasty tree. Let me put that on the notes. Nasty tree.
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry to just be like, all right, I'm just like, it's like the creative juices. Like, oh, that's a perfect.
Well,
'cause
how
now I'm gonna be thinking about that.
like if we don't name it, what I end up doing is just trying to like skip through the episode, be like, what's something we talked about? But no, that helps to just have, boom, nasty tree. Here it is.
Makes it easy. Yeah.
So back on these podcast marketing tips.
Oh yeah.
I figured we could see how the PPP holds up. Love your topic. Number 1. Do we have a topic?
Wait, so what was are we so the thing on there, is that stats how we hold up, or are we checking these things?
It's like a marketing check sheet, like 50 tactics to grow your show. And the first one, the first lesson, the first, technique is love your topic. And my question is, do we have a topic?
I would say
Our topic is friendship.
it is. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We're two dudes that we're definitely adults and we live in different parts of the country, but we somehow find time every week to do a podcast for all of you. So it's our friendship to each other and our friendship to you as the listener.
And we're giving you the chance to eavesdrop in on it and maybe become our little inner tube buddy.
Yeah, become our friend. We want you to be our friend. Unless you don't invite us to your birthday party, and then we might reconsider our friendship with you.
Yeah.
So do it.
Do it to it. And speaking of number 2, do your research. Well, we did plenty of research on some various pedophiles on this episode.
That was a good amount of research. Yeah.
We got Chris Daly. Okay, alleged. I don't want to say official, because one was from a confidential psychiatrist tape that got leaked. So that should have been patient, whatever, confidentiality. So I don't think he was a courtly accused or courtly, whatever you call it. So alleged. We're going to go with alleged. No slander in
Alleged,
here.
yes.
Where'd they go? So yeah, we got two of those. We did our research. Number 3, go deep. Go deep.
So go deep. Oh, 3 is you have to go deep into your just knowledge and topics.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's talking about our kiddie pool. Maybe we need a in-ground pool.
I think we need
maybe like
in-ground,
6 to 7 feet. Maybe it's talking about our pool with our lemon juice.
I think we go deep with our topics. I think the things that we're passionate about, or at least think are funny enough to talk about for more than 10 minutes, we go deep on. So I think that's a big old check.
All right, big old check. Gotta buy a new shovel because my old one's broke from digging so deep.
Oh, digging so deep.
Number 4, focus on quality.
I would say it's I would say it is. I've only heard one person actually talk about the podcast to me, and they said that it sounds really good and the quality is good. So that's one source of it, I guess.
All right, pat yourself on the back, everybody. This is a team thing. Pat yourself on the back. We got quality. Timely. Look for hooks or pegs to hang each episode on, preferably in advance. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. I mean, we released it on Friday, and I'm usually kind of bad about sending the stuff. So it's it still gets done. So it's timely. For you, the listener, it's timely.
But for me, I'm hopefully I get it before Thursday.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And I'm I'm sorry. So it's either, I feel like I'm like a coin, John. I'm like a dollar coin. There's the 2 signs. One side is that boy, he whips that episode out Wednesday night. Oh my God, he sends it. It's there. Week and a half. And then there's the other side of the coin. It's dirty. It's grimy. You can barely see that. That's a tail.
It's stuck to the table with gum underneath.
The gum. It's dirty because the other side's clean, but that was the gum side. And that's the side that's hey, I just sent you the episode and it's Thursday night or something. So I like to have it on the clean side. And maybe eventually I'll have that coin from Dark Knight that has the 2 heads.
Yeah,
the Harvey Dent coin. So I'm working on.
You make your own luck, boy.
Make your own luck. I forgot about that. You make your own luck.
Oh, if I was a dealer in Vegas, I would say that all the time. People gosh, they lose a hand and just look at it. Make your own luck. I'd say that every time they lost.
Is that basically telling them to cheat, right?
Yeah.
Make your own luck.
I guess.
Great, though. That's
Make
great.
your own luck. It could be inspirational. Maybe like, oh, I can do this. $50,000 later. I can do it. I can win it back and make your own luck.
All of a sudden, right, like calling the bank, be like, can we get a little loan out on the house for this, the bank? Can you write it out to Casinos of Vegas or whatever the casinos in Vegas are called?
I want a casino to also be a bank where you can just, would you like to withdraw, deposit, or gamble your paycheck? I'm going to gamble my paycheck. We're going to try to double up. All right. Going to put your paycheck on red. I'm sorry. It's black. Try again next week when you get paid. Okay. Casino bank.
That's such a horrible, so horrific. And the funny part is that's probably not far. I could see something like that being inside the Trump Tower or that whatever that one in Vegas is. They'd be like, it's like you work for the tower, you pay for the tower, you gamble for the tower.
I want to open Casino Bank now. I feel like it could be a hit.
You could. You would. You'd be quite the hit amongst.
It's like, what's the interest rate on this credit card? Well, it depends on every game of blackjack you lose out of 5, it raises by 8%. So we gotta start.
It's like 78% at the time you're done.
It's like, oh,
you like interest payment is like the same amount as your balance at the end of it. It's just like doubling.
Casino Bank. If you're listening out there and you start Casino Bank, hit us up. We might be investors with our Patreon money.
It's true. We're willing to.
I'm willing to, $23. I'm willing to throw down $23 for Casino Bank.
I like that there's even any money in there. That's a big deal. So we're at 23. I need to see if anyone wants to buy some of those T-shirts. Those are pretty sweet. Would that be through Patreon? Would that go or no? That wouldn't be through Patreon.
Our wet merch. We actually do have 2 shirts. Let me see. It's on the link to our YouTube videos now. I don't know the site. I have no idea.
It's wet.
It's wet. It's T Public, which I guess they're average as far as distributors go, but it was super easy to make.
Like how they're just like honest, like yeah, they're just kind of average. They're all right.
Everything is on sale up to 35% off. Wow, that's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, we have 2 shirts.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go
T-shirts.
For it. Yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, very important. I don't know if you saw my text on this. So there's a shirt that has my face on it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to buy that because the moment I wear that, all of a sudden I'm just like, I'm buying like Monster Energy drink hats and like tap out T-shirts, and so I think what would be cool is if you made the same version of the shirt but with your face, and then we buy the opposite ones and then we wear them.
This could work.
Podcast jersey.
Or what if you put the dad from Seventh Heaven on your shirt, and I would put Chris on my shirt, and it'll just be a good talking piece.
That is. I would just once I buy that and I get it out, I'm like, it's like I can never wear this in public.
You can wear it to Chuck E. Cheese.
I would do a Chuck E. Oh, definitely not in a Chuck E. Cheese. I shouldn't. None of us should even go into Chuck E. Cheese if we don't have children.
We'll just film music videos on the outside of Chuck E. Cheese.
That's true. That's true. We went on the outside. That when you come back in town, we're gonna do either a music video for that Sixth Heaven, or we're gonna go and maybe we'll go back to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know.
We could do another episode at Chuck E. Cheese. We could maybe we did make a song about Chuck E. Cheese. Maybe that's where the video should be.
Ooh, yeah. There's a lot of Chuck E. Cheese references in our music. Yeah. And then, yeah.
Number 9, keeping this going. Spend the time to book the best guests. We have Gary Bilson. Gary Bilson is a runner-up. Have you talked to Gary since our last meeting?
Yes, Gary is. I talked to him after the time after it was. I think it was last Wednesday. It was after the podcast, and he said he's down. So I will do it at the studio, and then we'll figure out a way to get him just to kind of talk into the mic or call, or we'll get the prank call thing going. It's gonna be fun.
All right, see if you can. When you lock down a date, just let us know and we'll get Gary Bilson. We'll promote Gary Bilson. And if you don't know who Gary Bilson is, he's an entrepreneur of mayonnaise and mayonnaise accessories. Well, you tell a little bit about Gary Bilson.
Gary Bilson, all-American guy, likes the simple things in life. Sitting on the front porch, tall glass of mayonnaise. He just does what he can to pay for his grandpappy's, whatever. It's his grandma's hearing aids, and then he has a deaf cousin too. No, brother, sorry, Uncle Leo. So he's got that. I know Gary because I used to be in a band with him a while ago. It's just kind of like he was a singer for a band, and then I was a guitarist. A band called the Bruce Daniels Band.
A dynamic duo.
Yeah, it was kind of a punk meets country band, and
like
yeah,
the
a lot of fun
Ramones
times.
meet Miley Cyrus sort of a deal.
Yep, it's like if you mixed "I Want to Be Sedated" with what's that song she sings? "Party in the USA." There we go.
There it is. My Chemical Madonna.
Chemical Madonna.
My Chemical Madonna.
Wish I
Teenagers
had the guitar nearby.
scared the living. I was a surgeon cutting for the very first time. That was the Weird Al version of Madonna. Wait, was Like a Virgin Madonna?
That was Madonna.
Oh, boom.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I like the Weird Al. We should cover a Weird Al song, by the way.
We should do parodies of Weird Al songs.
So parody the parody. Whoa, and then send it to
Yeah.
him. He would love that.
Yeah, so instead of like Yoda, we call the song Soda. Or instead of White and Nerdy, we call it Bright and Birdie. And it's about maybe the early bird getting the worm.
Bright and birdie, bright and early.
Instead of constipated, we could make it confiscated. And it's maybe about the government taking away our Second Amendment right. Why do you have to go and make things all confiscated?
Oh, that would be a good one. Make it kind of a little bit like have a little twang to it. Make it kind of country. Like, don't take my rifles away now.
What was the one he did? Miss American Pie, the Skywalker one.
The saga begins or something like that. That's like the one all about Phantom Menace. That was a great song. I love that.
Yeah, we could write a song about mayonnaise and fries and star Gary Bilson. Mama, I love mayonnaise and fries. I got heavy. Something.
Wasn't that was you who says you like dipping French fries in mayonnaise, right?
Well, I think it's a European thing.
Is it? It's good. I do it every once in a while, and then like if I don't have any ketchup in the house, and somebody make fries or something, and I just do it in mayonnaise. It's really good.
Have you done Miracle Whip and Cheetos?
You told me about that. Yeah, I've never tried it. I want to try it though. The Miracle Whip's tangy. I imagine the good Cheetos.
It's it's wild. It's nice. It's tangy.
I have an idea. I have an idea for one of our segments. Probably next episode because I have to eventually go. But next episode maybe I want just even like 5-10 minutes. I want just a little bit. I want it to be like Martha Stewart but with John Whip. And I want you to explain a couple of your recipes like ketchup bread and Miracle Whip and Cheetos. Just explain to us like how you do it, how you go about it, and just a little something fun for the listeners there.
All right. I like this. We can do that.
That's going to be fun. I'm excited. I will wear my chef's hat. I have it somewhere.
I'll try and think of all the weird things I've concocted over the years. Some which have actually ended up on TV right after I thought of it and actually made it, and I was mad. I was like, that was my idea.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, that's nuts. You got to bring one of those tomorrow. Bring one of them all-star things. And no, I've done a couple of your things. I've done the mayonnaise and French fry something because I thought you mentioned that. And then I've tried ketchup bread. So they're worth checking out. And then I'll think if I have a couple too, and I'll do the episode after that.
Well, the one I was most proud of was I was going to a party. And it was a party where you got to bring a dish, like a buffet or a potluck. And this was before I was married, so I guess technically I had to make my own dish. I couldn't just use Charlene's. I'd be like, hey, let's just bring the same dish. She's like, no, you got to bring your own dish. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I cracked 12 eggs into a pan. And while these eggs were cooking, I had a Totino's pizza in the oven. And then once the pizza was done, the eggs were halfway done. I chop up the pizza, really small bites, throw the whole pizza into the dozen eggs, scramble it up, and it was pizza eggs. And I was so proud of it because I actually tasted it, and it was really good. No one really ate it at the party. I think maybe Mr. Squared might have had a bite or two, but I loved it, and I would eat it again. But then apparently the show Weeds did the same thing. And it was after I already did it.
Whoa.
And I was
we need to invest. We need to get something going here because they probably owe you at least something, like even a shout out.
They do. They probably bugged my buddy's house, and they're like, I have a feeling we're going to have some material for our next episode.
Pizza eggs. Man, that, because I'm got to admit, there's no way any person could think of that. It's a very unique idea. It's innovative. And so they had to have, like, I think it might have been the 5 steps to Kevin Bacon thing where somebody at that party talked to somebody else, and then it went on, that story of you making the pizza eggs, made it to a writer for the Weed show, and then that's the only way I can think of.
Yeah, it's a tragedy either way. That was my idea. I was gonna open up my first restaurant called Pizza Eggs, and it was gonna be like In-N-Out Burger where there's only 3 things on the menu: pizza, eggs, pizza eggs. And there's no secret menu. That's the only difference. It's just those 3 things. And then I was going to sell my restaurant to a big billionaire, and he was going to make chains of it, pizza eggs, and I was going to be like the front of it, like a KFC kind of stylized portrait of me holding a chicken. And then I was also going to hold a greasy pig because, pizza's greasy, so like a pig. So
Preach it.
it's going to be pizza eggs. And then I was going to have in each restaurant, to set us apart, instead of a playpen, have chickens and pigs for the kids to play with, like a little petting zoo sort of a thing.
Instead of a play place, it's like a little like petting zoo, yeah.
Just of those 2 species of animals, and then like say the I don't know, like you get a Happy Meal, you get to take a little chick home, like in kindergarten when they grew chickens and the eggs and they hatched and then you got to take one home. You can do that, and then the pigs, well, you can just get rid of those. And I mean, when they get too big, and use them for like the pizzas, the bacon and stuff, Canadian bacon, the ham.
I love this visual, and I'm imagining some you paint very good like pictures with your words. I'm imagining this McDonald's looking restaurant. You know how it's like half it's the playpen area, half it's like the restaurant. And I'm imagining you in like an all white suit with a toothpick. You're like walking around talking to the owners of restaurants. They'd be like, "How's your meal?"
I have a cigar going though. It's going to be a
cigar,
smoking friendly.
Yeah, so it'll be like a casino. It'll be smoker friendly, and then the kids section, I'm imagining, like a playpen area gutted out, but it's like all these animals, and there's just like animal feces all over the ground and like straw, and people are eating their meals and like rolling around the pig mud and feces, and you're just like, "How's the pigs?" And you're just like walking around asking people how they're doing. You're like, "Yeah, pizza eggs."
"How's your meal doing, Sonny?" "It's good, sir. I really like it." That's good. Hey, I see you got a Happy Meal. You know what that means, boy?" "Yes, I do, Mr. Pizza Eggs." "You got a free chick." And then I'll pull it out of my pocket. I'll just have baby chicks in my pockets. And then I'll sign it with a Sharpie and then hand them a signed baby chick.
Yep, here you go.
Don't you lose that now.
Yeah, don't you lose that. Only about 70% of the time the chicks are actually dead in the Happy Meal.
That's right. And I mean, we do have a very, very select pizza, the chicken pizza. We only use it though if not enough baby chicks get out the door. And you know how what's that place called? Not Five Guys, White Castle. They cook their burgers on a bed of onions. I learned that on a YouTube video.
They really do. Wow.
What we do is we have a cigar grill where we have hundreds of cigars facing up that are lit. And we cook every piece of chicken on these lit cigars. We cook every piece of bacon, every ham on
smoky.
You get a nice smoky Cuban, a very thick, just a delicious cigar meat, and that goes on every pizza.
Oh, that's so good, man. This is a beautiful idea. If I had more money, if I somehow invest in the right company, got the right stocks, if I had enough money, I would totally pull in to get you the Pizza Egg restaurant. And I was gonna say we should change the name of the episode to Pizza Eggs. This is bigger than both of us. I think it's a big deal right here.
It really is. And I think I would also have pizza eggs underground, which would be, like subway stations. It's just kind of one thing. It's a subway station.
Yeah.
You go down there, you get your ticket, you get out. But what if we started building pizza eggs franchises underground? I don't think there's McDonald's underground. I don't think there's Burger King's underground. Maybe there is, but if there's not, put some fast food underground. People go off the subway. First thing they see before they reach the light is a pizza eggs.
They're like, ooh.
You're like, oh wow, I want some of that before I go to the light.
Yeah, all these people coming up from the subway, kind of like blinking their eyes because they're seeing the light, and they got a big old, like, imagine in like one of those paper bowls, like those little white and like checkered white and red paper bowl things with pizza eggs in it.
Yeah. This would be a great idea for serving it. Like, so you kind of scramble the eggs and then let them sit for a while in the pan, and then flip them like an omelet, so it kind of settles in that circle shape, and then you just cut slices of triangles, and then you serve that as the pizza egg. Here's some pizza egg.
It's like different ways of doing it. I like that. It doesn't have to be just one way. It's like however. It's like, can I get order one? So there's only one thing on the menu. It's just pizza eggs. Can I get order one, but can I get it flippy dippy style? So that's like the one you just said. Or they can have the classic potluck style where you break it up into pieces. I'm liking this. Wow. I kind of want to try pizza eggs now. Like, I'm curious.
And then we only have one drink. So when they say, I'll have a Coke, we just automatically ring it up as drink, and it's a pizza egg slushy. So put some ice cubes in there, some sugar. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's Daddy's favorite drink.
Drink up, boy.
Yeah, you got to stay strong.
You got to stay strong.
You got to make it up to the light.
That's right. You got to put on a nice fur coat for winter.
Winter, baby.
You're too skinny to be in a safe space. Got to bulk up. I want to be in that Power Pack Podcast safe space. They don't accept skinnies.
No.
Skinny people don't get picked on, do they? I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't know if they do. Well, yeah.
Well, I guess if you're on the extreme end of it, they call you skeleton boy or skeleton girl. Maybe then you get picked on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But what about like an average skinny?
Yeah, we're average.
Yeah, we embrace that.
Embrace your body, whether it's thick and portly or skinny and insect-like. And just embrace it.
Embrace it. Just embrace yourself.
And if you can't laugh about it, you're taking yourself too serious. That's the goal. See, what the media says is you can't laugh about nothing no more. We're going to say the opposite. You can laugh about it, boy.
Yeah, you can laugh.
You can have a chuckle.
Yeah. Have it right now. Right now, I want everybody listening to this podcast. We're going to do 2 seconds, little pause. So right now, I want you guys to laugh.
I want you to take your dirty fingernails and start scratching your underarms and trying to tickle yourself.
Yeah, do a little tickle. Tickle. This is tickle time.
Go.
Tickle time with John and Josh Juice.
Why don't you go find your closest friend or your family or cousin or something? Go find someone who's nearby and just take your foot and just rub the bottom of your foot on their fingers and see if you can get a good tickle out of it. Maybe your daddy's watching Cops or something and he's just flipping through the channels. Just crawl on the floor, belly up, just like a little crab walk kind of, but you're closer to the ground, and slide on over there. And then as he's flipping through the channels, you sneak your foot up on the armrest and start putting the bottom of your foot on that remote control, get a good tickle out of it.
Oh, a little giggle tickle.
A little giggle tickle. And the next thing you know, he's on the ground Indian leg wrestling you under submission. He's saying, don't you dare tickle yourself on my remote, boy. This is for changing channels. Yeah, you better change your attitude. Click, click, click.
Click, click. Yeah. Armbar. Yeah.
Armbar. Admiral Armbar. It's a trap.
I think we're ready for a long overdue. Hasn't been a while. No. An off to the trough.
Off to the trough. With Josh.
Oh, do I have to say it when we go into it?
Yeah, I think in the English accent, I think is how we do it.
Okay. All right. All right. Off to the trough with Josh Kosh. Kind of like a little bit. Off to the trough. We had some dinner plans pop up, and we are going to go to a McMinimans that is now open. I think I was kind of sketched out because I haven't been in a restaurant since all this stuff happened. So we'll see how it goes. I will report back next week. But I imagine I'll have to wear a mask and then eat the food underneath my mask. Maybe like slide the burger underneath, or maybe I have McMinimans Dirty Bird style, grind it up into a milkshake, and then I can put a straw under my mask and eat it that way.
You could also wear a
or ask if they
luchador
can make
mask.
it baby food style, like in a little Gerber jar, eat it that way too.
That's nice.
But but that's what I'm doing tonight, and hoping I am not in the susceptible area of a lot of people. We will see. But yeah, that's my off to the trough with Josh College. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, it's seriously, it's nothing. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful segment. Oh, thank you. And let's just squeeze out some wisdom real quick before we bounce, and we'll call it a...
Oh, squeeze! Dude, what was it last episode? You
Where you
the
did the
beginning of the
acoustic
episode.
guitar, and I was talking about bowel movements.
Yeah, you're like, I laughed so hard. I was editing that and just like, I wanted to soundbite that so bad. So when I think of squeezing now, I'm thinking of that.
You're thinking of dropping a hot one.
Oh, yeah. So speaking of that, Power Packed Wisdom. Okay, let's just jump into it. I'm going to go off that theme. It's like, kind of like a ad lib. Okay, so if you are in, you're in a public area, and you're just hanging out, you're maybe going for a run, you're maybe going for a bike ride, you're maybe just doing something, and all of a sudden you got to go to the bathroom. And then you got to scramble and find a bathroom, right? So you find anywhere you can go. And my Power Packed Wisdom is just, bring something with you that is not only for that, but it's for multiple things. So bring a bottle of hand sanitizer, and it's great because hand sanitizer is not only for keeping your hands clean, but you can use it as hair gel. You can use it to clean the screen of your phone. You can use it for a little afternoon pick-me-up, just a little sippy, you just kind of feeling good. And you can use it to clean out your ears. You can use it to, if your feet are feeling a little dry, squirt half a bottle of hand sanitizer in your shoe for a nice little squish. So that's my Power Packed Wisdom.
That's very nice wisdom. Hand sanitizer is like the Swiss Army knife of liquid.
Yeah, use it for everything.
Liquid Army knife. Swiss liquid, baby.
Swiss liquid.
You can start calling it now. Hey, boy, you got any of that Swiss lick? Be like, what? That's that Swissy licky. That Swiss liquid, boy. Put it on my hand.
Watch as Weeds takes this. They'd be like, oh, you heard of the Swiss liquid, Swiss Army knife? and then they're going to take the hand sanitizer. I'm watching you, Weeds.
My lips are
Don't
chapped.
you take ideas from my boy.
Put some Swiss liquid on my chapped lips. My toilet paper's too dry. Put some Swiss liquid on my toilet paper. It's like a wet wipe now. Oh, my feet are getting blisters from walking in this hot heat. Put some Swiss liquid in my socks. Cool them off. I like your wisdom, boy. It's nice.
Thank you. I just went for it. Dove in.
It's beautiful. It's like a beautiful painting. That wisdom should be on the top of the Sistine Chapel, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Michelangelo should have painted you on a body pillow, and then I would have bought that on eBay so quick. Took it home, snuggled it so fast. I'd put my head on your belly. I would put sunscreen all over you, and I'd put you outside, and I would tan with you. My wisdom would be masks are out of order. They're short supply. Get a mask, good luck. But you know what's not out of order? XXXXXL sweatpants. So what you can do, put on your sweatpants, and then you can hold your ankles and have your significant other put the sweatpants over your head and your back, tie it off. You ain't breathing nothing in.
Yeah, damn, that's really good. Do you so you put the pants over the top of you, so it's almost like it's like a cloth mask anyways, right? But it covers all your body.
And I recommend getting white ones so you can kind of see through it when the cloth stretches, and so you can still walk backwards and see through the material.
I'm like flabbergasted. That is, not only is that really good Power Packed Wisdom, but it's from a scientific standpoint. How can you get any viruses if you can't touch anything, breathe anything, look at anything? It just covers everything.
I think that's really you're in your like little sweat cocoon.
Sweat cocoon, baby. Don't get me sick. I'm in my wet cocoon.
I'm getting wet in my sweat cocoon.
Getting wet in my sweat cocoon, yeah. I'm just a wet little baby in my sweat cocoon.
Gonna hatch into a gymnast butterfly.
Oh, fly.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.